Excuse my clothes. At least you know I'm a real person.
On Yahweh, anything else don't digest right. Sneaker head, the kicks got kicks. You don't want no smoke if you ain't not Christ. Christ wasn't on the menu, then that probably wasn't a play. Subscribe to this and see what Jesus has to say.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's something a little different. We're in my closet right now. Picked up some shoes this past Saturday, and I felt like since you all decided that I should do a video, I'm going to oblige the people. So today's video is going to be about the Cavestone 4's. I just want to tell y'all something. Like, at first, I was gonna pass on these. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was gonna pass. I decided not to. So let's check it out. Here I have this box, and again, you know why I'm here. Once you can see that, you see that? Yeah, buddy. Cavestone 4's. These dropped this past Saturday, and I believe that they retailed for $185. It comes in a Cavestone brown, as you can see here. The Cavestone brown is, I think, a very, very, very dope colorway. Of course, there's hints of black, and then you have white on the heel here. What I can definitely say that I love most about this shoe is this translucent type of rubber gum bottom here. I think that is so super dope. Yeah, everybody else likes the Jordan symbol on the back. I actually prefer the Nike Air. It's just classier to me. I can't really explain why. And I don't know how y'all lace y'all's 4's, but I actually prefer not to lace them all the way up here. I actually think they look more doper to me when you just keep the laces at the bottom. But these, a lot of people have said is a cross to me. They said that these are like a cheaper version of the Travis Scott 4's that he had. I actually think that it is, yes, and. So not in lieu of, and I also think that this shoe reminds me of the Amon Meniere that's actually set to drop very soon. I think next week or soon. And I'm trying to decide if I really, really want those. I've had my eye on the AMMs for almost a year now, and I wasn't gonna get these. I wasn't, because I really want the, I really wanted the AMMs, but I think I really want to get the AMMs too. But I want to become a better steward of my money, right? So it's like, do I really? You know what I'm saying? Do I really want those AMMs? I don't know. But y'all, these are it. If you slept on these, I believe that they're still on the SNKRS app. I got these for retail on the SNKRS app. It did not take me a long time, but also I have a kid's shoe size, so that's probably why. But there's still some bigger sizes left on there. There's surely some grade school sizes, y'all. You need to get this shoe. What I will say that I did not like Jordan Brand, that y'all gotta do a better job of, is the quality in which you make this shoe, right? Like, you can see, some of the thread lifting here, coming up. You can see some of the glue here. It just, y'all, and I understand, what I'm saying, that, you get what you pay for, but if people are paying their hard-earned money, you should do a better job in how you make this shoe, right? That's all I'm saying. This nubuck suede is phenomenal, okay? So y'all did a great job. Of course, the black netting signature for the Jordan 4. And then, of course, you got the black lacelets and all the things. But that Nike on the back is so incredibly attractive to me. Love it. I prefer this over the Jumpman, and that's why I'm honestly going to get the Black Cat 4's that are coming out, because they have this on there instead of the Jordan logo. I'm not really fond of the Jordan logo on the back. I don't know, it just makes it look a little cheap to me, but that Nike Air does something. And then, of course, the little pull tab on the back. I am pleased, if I must say so myself. Y'all need to go get these. If you ain't got them, you need to go get them, because these are bae. Not gonna lie to you. Did you see how I laced them? Ooh, I did my good one. I did my big one with this one. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it 100 done. You know what I'm saying? These were a good catch. And again, Not a CD Lamb catch. This is an actual good catch. Matter of fact, pretty sure I could probably catch, more footballs in these than CD Lamb did against the Eagles. So y'all essentially know why I'm here. I like the sneakers. They cool. Great. But my passion is the scriptures, right? And so when I think about the cave stone, I can't help but think about David in 1 Samuel chapter 22. He was about to be killed. And so old boy decided to run to a cave. Although we know David as a king, in this particular scenario in 1 Samuel chapter 22, he wasn't sitting on a throne. He fled to a cave. Let that sink in just for a little bit. And a lot of people would say, okay, David, you in this cave, like that's pretty weak, but he wasn't weak. He was actually wise. And sometimes God will put you in a cave season, not to crush you, but to cover you. What looked like isolation was actually preparation for David and what God had for him. Same thing applies to you, right? I don't know what cave season God has you in, but I need you to know that sometimes the enemy can come in and kind of trick us into thinking that certain ways that we choose to handle things, although they're wise, the enemy might come to make us think that they're weak. And I want you to know that your cave season is not a hiding place. It's actually a holding place. Just like these cave stone 4's had a release date, again, that cave season that you're in, that holding place, God is gonna release you from that place too. I really want to encourage you to hold your hope while you're in your holding, right? Hold your hope. Have hope while you're on hold, right? Because the Lord is doing something amazing in your life, and he's going to elevate you and push you towards exactly the place and direction that he wants you to be. Maybe you feel stuck in between this promise and pressure, just like David was. But I want to encourage you today that your cave is not your coffin. Whew. Adrian, preach, woman of God. I'm trying. Your cave is not your coffin. It is actually a classroom. And this is where the Lord is going to prepare you and prep you for the next stage of your life. So when you think of these, when you see these on people's feet, I want you to consider David. Think about David, right? He went from a cave to a crown. And I want to encourage you not to confuse your cave for a coffin. It is not the conclusion. It is not the end of your story. In fact, this cave season that God might have you in, or maybe this cave season that God might be taking you to, you need to know that it's just simply preparation, right? Not isolation. And quite frankly, if the Lord can do it for David, he can do it for you too, right? You are going to be strengthened and set up and styled for the next season that the Lord has for you. And so in conclusion, this is what I have. This is all I have for you. Listen, what might feel like stone around you is God really just setting the stage for your breakthrough. I want to encourage you with this one line. One line. You ready? Stay faithful in the cave because your crown is coming. I just really want to thank y'all for tuning in today for this really quick video. Take care. If you like this version, this type of setup and this quick little devotional type deal, hey, maybe I'll keep doing it, but just let me know. I know it's not the typical, but it is what it is. Follow me as I follow Christ and some dope kicks, and I will see you hopefully sooner than later, because y'all know I'm gonna buy some shoes. Bye, y'all.